What's up, everybody? It's Better Than Static. I'm your host, as always, Tyler, and as always, I got Chris.
Can I host?
You can host.
No, I don't want to host.
That's Chris.
I don't feel like hosting.
He's a bit shy. And then Lucas is down on the end.
I'm a lot shy.
I'm not.
Yeah.
I'm not that shy.
In real life, Lucas is the most shy, but on the podcast, he's not as shy.
I'm not shy. I can yell if I want to. I can be a person that does things.
I mean, you can. That's definitely an option.
I can't be.
Your onions. I can't deal with your onions. Oh my lord. Those onions are off the chain.
Yeah, Lucas had a burger and just chowed down on some onions before he got here.
It was fantastic.
Also,
Somebody enjoyed it.
Also, hopefully the audio is better on this one because our mics actually work on my laptop, which is awesome. I'm digging it. But yeah, if you're listening to us, what are you doing?
I'm digging.
Digging what?
Because
Holes.
you said you can dig it.
Oh, okay, whatever. If you're listening and you like it,
Tell your friends.
Tell your friends. Be sure to leave us a comment on YouTube.
Tell your enemies.
Rate us on iTunes, Google Play, or Podbean, or whatever, man. Just share us, man or woman, either or. That listen to us.
Isn't that a racehorse?
Man of War.
I said, do it, man. And then I realized I was being sexist, so I'm like, I'll open it up to both sides.
Or just everybody do it. It doesn't.
Yeah, dudes.
Do it.
No.
Yeah.
Stop.
Follow us, comment, everything. Do the stuff.
Yeah, nobody tweeted back at me.
Yeah, Chris
forgot.
Chris tweeted out like if you guys had any topics for us.
I forgot
To all five of our
followers. I got to work, and I did it like at 4:30 or something. So, oops.
That could have been it too. So Chris tried to put the blame on all you guys, which it could all be on you guys because you didn't.
Don't. Oh Lord.
Whatever.
Or our 5 followers just didn't check their phones.
6.
Man,
We have 6
moving
followers?
up.
No, 14. I follow 6 with the account. Sorry, 14.
Yeah. You should just follow all of them.
So you need to do.
Yeah, just follow them all back.
Just start following
For the
a whole bunch of people.
100, follow them all back. I think that's a good.
It'll take a while. I'll do that right now.
Yeah, they'll get a little notification, and maybe they'll tweet at us, and we'll get a topic throughout the show.
Yeah, boy.
So the first topic I was going to talk about, because we kind of did movies first last week, because I didn't have any of the getting to know us better questions. I didn't think of any. So I went and watched the new Spiderman last night. It premiered last night, and I watched it.
How was it?
Dude, it's probably...
So not good.
No, I'm trying to put it into words of how good it was. It's definitely my favorite Spider-Man of the ones so far.
Oh man.
Is my favorite?
No,
it's all
him.
me.
Holy moly.
But
no offense.
But what I love that Marvel did was they picked a kid. Like, not that Tom Holland's like super young. He's like 18, right?
I don't know.
I have no idea how old he is.
Whatever. Like, he's around there. Like, when they picked Tobey Maguire and Andrew Garfield, they were both in their 20s, like our age, trying to play a high schooler. That you can't, like, they're gonna age too quick. And I love that they invested in it. You know, he's a sophomore in high school, and he actually kind of looks like a sophomore in high school.
Oh my god.
What?
He's 21.
Oh my gosh.
I thought he was older. He does look really young though.
Well, I just saw 1996 and I just wanted to shoot myself. Gosh. He's also a dancer apparently.
Like a good dancer?
His Wikipedia article says British actor and dancer, so.
Well, he did do that lip sync battle thing.
Nobody watches. Why would I watch him show him at lip syncing? I have much way better
The
things.
first season, well, not the first season, but the first 5 episodes had actually some really good people on it.
Yeah, we would watch them on YouTube afterwards.
Yeah,
I just don't see. I can't justify spending. Was it an hour long or 30 minutes?
30 minutes.
I can't justify a half hour of a lip sync. I don't know.
It's fun. Best way to watch them is on YouTube.
Yeah, where you can you can just do the performance, forget the commentary and the commercials, and just do the performance. But anyways, back to Spider-Man.
Okay.
It was awesome because one thing I really liked about it was
Shut
up.
Spoilers.
No, I'm not. There won't be any spoilers. like, you know, where he is a kid, you know, like in the Andrew Garfield and the Tobey Maguire one, they didn't really like have any problems. Like as soon as they got bit, they're like, I'm gonna be freaking Spider-Man. Like
That's not true for either one of them.
Andrew Garfield, like after he had that skateboard montage, like he was.
You remember Tobey Maguire hitting a billboard?
Yeah.
That was like the first, like
He fell. You remember the whole montage where he was doing like all the different hand.
that was Tobey Maguire's, yeah.
And
But
then
like after that, he was fine. Like
he struggled climbing up the wall. He caught all that stuff in the cafeteria and then drove the tray behind him with his.
that was like the first 10 minutes, and then he was a perfect Spider-Man. Like
10 minutes.
Throughout the whole movie, you could tell that Tom Holland still got to grow into it,
Gotcha.
and I liked that because that's what Spider-Man. He's like,
Which there was also wasn't there a time lapse in Tobey Maguire's? I don't know if there
I don't
was.
know either. I remember he woke up and he was buff.
Yeah.
He went to sleep, he had a headache, and then he woke up and he was buff.
another thing is I don't want to get too far in, but it was really good. You know, I liked it because, you know, they picked a guy that looked like a kid that can do the next 3 movies as a junior, senior.
The guy that looked like a kid.
Or the next 2. They're only going to do 2 more movies, I think, of solo Spider-Man. But like
40-year-old, 12-year-old.
But like the thing is, I liked that he struggled with it. He had to learn how to be a good Spider-Man.
Good Spider-Man.
Also, Michael Keaton was freaking awesome as a villain.
Michael Keaton's awesome. So
Yeah.
he played Birdman again.
Yeah, this is his Birdman 2.
The
But
Birdman.
he-
I love Birdman. It's such a good movie.
It was.
But-
This movie was really good. Like I cannot. I know you wouldn't like it because there's a little bit of too much comedy.
I know nothing. Well, I'm not to say
Spider-Man's
I
whole
wouldn't
thing,
like
though.
it. I understand what Spider-Man is, and I enjoyed the first 2 Tobey Maguire Spider-Man movies, but I just haven't seen a Marvel movie in quite a while that I've been really excited for. I think the last one that I enjoyed was Civil War.
That was only a year.
I know, but before that, it
Oh,
was
yeah.
Iron Man 1.
The reason I enjoyed this one was it wasn't for comedic. It wasn't comedic to be comedic. It was comedic because it's funny trying to like get him to figure it out.
Right, and I understand that, but Spider-Man's whole character are one-liners.
The thing is, he tried them, and like he's gonna get better at them.
Right, and I'm okay with them being bad, because that's funny, but I know nothing about this movie. I watched none of the trailers. I watched
this one of the trailers, and it basically here's the entire plot. And I'm like, oh, great, thanks.
Yeah. See,
The thing is, I watched every trailer. It's not the entire plot.
The only reason I'd watch is for Aunt May anyway, so I'm not worried. Aunt May,
Marissa Tomei, man.
Marissa told Babe.
But anyways, go out there and
Whatever.
watch Spider-Man. No, I got it. I got the joke.
oh no, you just like glossed over it.
Yeah,
It's
right.
like, you didn't
Yeah,
say
like,
anything.
just
You were
ignore
like,
it
well,
and then
that's
move on.
That's done.
They also hinted that she's hot in the movie.
I mean, they did in.
They did in
What was the one?
in Civil War.
Oh, it was Civil War, yeah.
Because Robert Downey, Iron Man, showed up.
And he like hit on Aunt
Yeah.
May the entire time.
There's less of him hitting on her.
Okay, as long as she's in the movie.
I'd say
I don't care.
he's
Yeah.
probably in the movie less than he was in Civil War.
I hope.
He is in it less, but he's still in it more than you'd think he'd be.
Well, I mean, he was the one that gives him the suit and kind of, from what I gather in Civil War and everything, he's basically his mentor.
Yeah, and that like, I didn't think they would develop it like they did in this movie. So like it actually like
Daddy.
as Peter grows, so does Tony, which is cool.
Right.
Granted, Tony does not have as much screen time as Peter, but it's still like you can see it. They're both dynamic characters in the movie. Another thing is I didn't see any plot holes. Like they explained everything.
Okay.
I thought it was really good.
Easy.
Yeah.
I just realized how much of a casual moviegoer I am because Tyler always talks about the plot and the character development. I'm just like,
I mean,
like for me, it's like, did I enjoy it or not?
I'm the same way, but for me, I think a movie has to have at least some of that.
Oh yeah, I mean it's
Because if I go watch a movie, I want to get something out of the movie, like whether that be not necessarily like a life lesson or anything, but just like some personal thing I can take away.
My thing is, if it doesn't have like a solid thing, I'm like, well, why did he do that? Because that doesn't make sense that would convince him enough. And it's just part of me. I second guess a lot.
Yeah, I do too, but not at the movie theater.
Well, I mean, that's just me. Like,
I got real Brooklyn. Nah, it's a movie theater. Man, come on.
would you stop?
No.
But like, that's me.
Stop,
like,
stop.
there was nothing that when I went back and thought about it, I could not trace back of how it got to that point,
Train don't stop.
which was good. And it was kind of the same way in Wonder Woman, which made me think it was a really good too.
I thought of quite a few in Wonder Woman. Not to say it was a good movie. I enjoyed it. It was fun. Had
It
some
could have
awesome
also
stuff.
been that I know a lot of her lore and like her comic book stuff that I didn't think of plot holes.
It was a Green
I
Lantern
know-
cameo.
I know quite a few of it myself, but just looking at it as a
I don't know anything, see.
yeah. I
This is
mean,
why it's easier for me to go to the movies. I just like to enjoy it.
Well,
Yes
I
or no.
love going to the movies because I want to think about these things.
right.
Also, our friend Greg that you heard us talk about last week gave us an idea, and it really puts the show in your hands. If you want us to watch a movie and you want to hear our review of it, send it to us.
Yep.
And like, not just things out.
Don't send the movie, just tell us. the
Yeah,
movie
you don't
and
have to
watch
send
it,
us a
yeah.
copy of the movie. Just like,
No.
if it's on Netflix, tell us the name of it. If it's in the box office, tell us the name of it.
Yeah. Just
We're probably not going to go buy it or like go out of our way to rent it if we can't. So make sure it's easily accessible.
yeah.
But yeah, that was our friend Greg's idea. I thought it was cool. You guys like watching movies, right?
Yeah.
So
Occasionally.
occasionally. So any suggestions we'll take and we'll watch them.
My favorite movie again today.
What
I
is-
forgot. I forgot watching it ever, but Prisoners with Hugh
Is your
Jackman.
favorite movie?
It's either that or Interstellar.
Okay. Prisoners is a really good movie.
Prisoners.
It's a very good
I
movie.
cannot
It's
remember.
extremely dark.
Who else is
You
in it?
probably never watched it.
Is it like scary?
You would probably think so. It's got Hugh Jackman,
Jake Gyllenhaal.
Jake Gyllenhaal,
Paul
Paul
Dano.
Dano,
Mm-hmm.
which is he's a very good actor. That is either
He's underrated.
he's very underrated and in
I
like all these
don't know
indie
who Paul
films.
Dano is.
And
You've seen him and stuff.
he like stars in the indie films, or he's in a big movie and gets killed off in the first like 5 minutes.
Unless you're
What is he in that I
There
would
Will Be
know?
Blood.
Oh,
Yeah.
Who's Paul Dano?
Paul Dano, did you watch? Have you seen? I know you haven't watched this, but have you seen the trailer for Swiss Army Man?
Yeah.
He's not Daniel Radcliffe.
Okay, so the red-haired guy. He was
He's
in
not Daniel Radcliffe.
He was in Night and Day with Tom Cruise
Sure.
and
I don't
Cameron
know that.
Diaz.
Did you watch
Cameron
Looper?
Diaz.
What?
He was in Looper.
No,
for
I want to watch Looper.
5 minutes.
I wanted to watch Looper for a long time. I've never watched it.
It's a good
I
movie.
saw him in the closed circuit stuff at Moorhead the first year they did that. I'm so confused.
Also, hey, you might notice our audio is probably a little bit better this episode.
You just mentioned that.
I did?
Yeah,
You mentioned that when you first started. Hopefully this audio is better.
Well, I'm going to go back to it. We got this nifty little piece that plugs into my iPad, or not my iPad, my laptop.
That's a big iPad.
And it goes from the mixer to
Keyboard
the
memory.
iPad, and it works really great. So hopefully it's better. I'm pretty sure it's better, way better than the last episode. Chris, what's your topic? You had a secret topic.
Well, for like the past month or so, I've had digestive problems. I'll just leave it at that.
Okay.
Well, okay, so I want to.
No, let's just
So
leave it
going
at that.
too much or not going enough?
My stomach is I don't want to say my stomach is upset. It's just uneasy. It's not nauseous or upset. It's just uneasy the majority of my life now. And I go to the bathroom too much. And so I started. I didn't do the crazy WebMD stuff, but I started really not typing in symptoms, and then I
Right.
just dug for stuff. I might have adverse reactions to gluten. I might have celiac disease. I think I might have that. Either that, or I just have,
Just like a gluten allergy.
or just a gluten
something.
allergy. Yeah.
My sister has a gluten allergy, and it's not. She describes it as it's not like she wants to throw up. It's like she's got this just distress in her abdomen region. And it's almost not really a cramp, but it's kind of hurts.
That actually kind of sounds right.
That's also
Because I never feel the need to throw up. I just feel uncomfortable all the time.
Exactly. Okay, so I would eat sugar-free pudding and sugar-free chocolate. I can eat everything else sugar-free, but those two things. And I think it's actually the sugar-free cocoa. Because when I was a kid, I had the adverse reaction to like Nesquik.
Were you lactose? When you
I
drink
was
so
never
much
lactose.
milk,
I was so scared because I thought I was lactose intolerant, and I love dairy too much.
Here's the thing: if a doctor says don't eat this or drink this, I'm like,
Okay.
Like,
That's exactly what I did.
honestly, like if he said, like if a doctor said you're allergic to pizza, you can't have pizza again, I'm like, all right, I guess this is the way it is. I'll eat something else. Like,
It's like the doctor told me whenever I was like 5 or 6 years old, I was allergic to almonds. Haven't had one since.
like it's not. I don't understand.
Because I made a very low carb peanut butter milkshake that me and Lucas could both enjoy.
Except it's got almonds in it.
Yeah,
It's got
that was the
almond milk
thing.
in it.
So I'm going to be staying with Lucas when
You're
I
gonna
have
be-
trainings for work.
Make you
I
this
want to try
death
his.
potion.
How do you feel about soy milk?
I don't really like milk.
But I gotta have it. Do you like milkshakes?
Well, maybe he
I do,
doesn't want a
but,
milkshake.
I
Maybe
mean,
he
it's
doesn't want a
okay.
milkshake.
It's fine.
You're gonna eat this milkshake.
You're gonna like it.
It's okay.
I
I don't
drink
care.
your milkshake. I drink it. Okay. I drink it up.
I wanted to do a nice thing for you, Lucas.
Just cook it. Ask him what he wants to eat, and then he'll cook it. Like, don't force feed him a milkshake. But yeah,
But yeah,
I'm just gonna cut out gluten for like a 2 or 3 weeks, and then reintroduce it and see
What happens?
what happens.
that's a good idea. Because like when I cut
I
out
can eat potatoes.
when I cut out the cocoa, like it happened quick. Like it quit making me feel uncomfortable.
Cool.
But one thing that I have, like that me and Lucas do that has really helped my stomach is like the not no carbs. Like I do very low carb. I try to do like stay between 20 and 30 a day, and it's actually made me feel way better. I've actually lost like 35 pounds. I feel awesome.
That's dabbable.
I'll give you
Yeah.
I'll give that a dad, Chris.
Yeah.
But yeah, that I feel bad for you, son.
Well, like I'm not sure. I mean, I'm not for sure. I just
problems with my tummy ain't one.
my tummy is one. Like,
Oh,
I don't know.
Good one.
It's possible, but I don't know. I don't want to like sound like a hypochondriac or anything. Oh, I said with a T, hypochondriac. But like, I don't know.
well, I mean, the thing is, you're not like gonna tell people, oh, I have celiac disease.
I might. I don't know.
Just be like,
Just
hey, I'm
say-
gonna try not eating gluten because something's been going on with my stomach.
And it
And it might
sounds
be,
like
yeah. So don't go ahead. Don't self-diagnose. Just try it and then go to your doctor and be like, hey.
Honestly, I don't want to. Honestly, like if it's 3 weeks and I've stopped eating and I feel better, why would I even reintroduce it? Like I already feel better. I might as well just keep going.
I mean, yeah, that's
right?
why. That's why. I
Well,
do
the thing online said reintroduce it and see if it like noticeably changes again. But I'm like, if it's changed
Right.
for the better, I'm like, forget it. I don't need it. I mean,
Hands
like,
off.
why would I go back? But yeah, I have a bone to pick with your transportation cabinet.
With my transportation cab, don't tell people where I work.
I just
I thought we've talked about it before.
Yeah.
edit that out.
No, it's okay. People at my work watch this, so it's okay.
So did the people that were okay? So let's say we have an interstate that goes through our town,
Yes,
and currently it is under construction, both north and southbound.
not at the same time.
But they're both under construction.
There's
un-
phases, and
they're
both
under-
of them are open.
Both of them have lanes missing right now.
Yeah, yeah.
Suffice it to say. Okay, so yeah, that's doable. Okay, I'll just take a different way to work. That's fine. That's no big deal. They opened up a new road recently. I used that. Today, on my way to work, I was like, well, just another day, take the new road to work. I get to the end of the new road, and who do I see at the end of the road? Traffic. Just, oh God, so much traffic. Probably a mile long. Stopped.
On the frontage road?
No, I was on the frontage road. 80 was backed up.
Dang. The off-ramp.
Because no, your buddies, your people,
the people I used to work with,
your people
the construction people.
were tearing up a lane going across the interstate bridge. They're going to re-blacktop it.
Oh crap! Why would they do that at the same time?
Yeah, and then also downtown they were doing stuff too. It's all on the same day. They're doing interstate work, work across the interstate bridge, and then work downtown. I wanted to kill myself.
Yeah, I kind of want to too because, like, you know, I'm in planning. Like, well, no, I'm in design now, which goes along with planning and like
Plan to be at different places on the same day, please.
planning and design are two different
I know.
branches. But like, so I'm in design, but I know when all the phases should I like ideally take place. If a guy straight out of college, is getting that, why are not like these section engineers?
I mean, you also have to think about delays. We've had pretty bad weather here in the past, so if
Yeah, I mean,
a
the
job-
construction schedule is going to be backed up.
Let's think
Exactly.
about how long they've been working on the interstate and how far back they could have that been backed up. I mean, like,
Well, hold it,
true.
Chris. You can't just snap your fingers and the interstate be done. Everybody wants a great 4-lane interstate with new mats, with no potholes, but nobody wants to take the time and wait for it.
no, that's not what I'm saying.
Good things take time.
That wasn't what I was saying. I was saying like
one thing at a time.
one thing at a time.
Well,
And I'm saying the interstate's been under construction long enough to where any delays the weather would have done wouldn't have pushed it back to. I mean, like now is
Well,
at the what a week, but the interstate's been under construction for like 3 weeks. A
another
month?
thing is the construction season isn't like it's not year round.
Right.
It's pretty much from like March, halfway through March, depending on how dry it is and warm it is, till like November-ish.
Oh well then, great.
So like, I mean, they can't work there all the time. And then also in our area, we're not a huge area, so we have very few contractors too.
I don't know. It seems like all of them, the whole gang was out today.
Well, the thing is, those contractors will have 2 different paving crews and like stuff like that. So like, there's some things the transportation cabinet can't do, because if that contractor's like, I'm working today, you gotta put people out there to watch them and make sure they're doing their best to alleviate traffic and keep people safe. Like,
There was not a single person in there alleviating traffic.
the thing is,
No one.
on a bridge you can't, Chris. You don't have like side roads to put people through.
That bridge isn't that long. It was backed up to like the state police post.
I mean, that's one of the worst intersections ever.
No, I have a couple. I have a couple on my brain that are way worse, and they're one. And yeah, I'm not gonna mention it for fear of. Who cares? The one's down there in Corbin where 25 goes in 4 different directions,
Yeah.
and then the other 2 are across the red light in front of my work and the red light in front of the Pizza Hut.
The one in front of your work's actually going to get changed for the better.
I would hope.
Yeah.
We're gonna change it. We're actually gonna make it an extra lane and then turn it the other way.
No, I can't tell a lot of
I know
stuff.
you can't talk about
Yeah.
this stuff.
Is it gonna stop people from shooting out in front of me when I have the right of way?
It should.
Better, because I'll kill somebody over it.
Like that's,
I'll hit somebody. I don't
the,
care.
the thing is, our plan is
Like legit.
the thing is you can't plan for dumb people.
There's too many dumb people.
Exactly. So like you're putting all those dumb people on the transportation cabinet's plate, and we're like,
I'm not. I mean,
How do we
I'm
do
not.
this?
I'm not. I'm not. I get frustrated. Damn, there. I get frustrated. Like I was going towards the bank today to do bank stuff. So like, at a red light, Billy Bob and his frat boys were in a truck. So in front of me and to the left.
Yeah.
At the front of the red light, and then Jimbo and his Nissan Altima was in front of me, and they were talking to each other. And I'm like, it's green, dip. And then I honk my horn, and then Billy Bob number 4 out of the back window, like rolls his window down, and looks at me. I'm like, go.
maybe they're having a good conversation, Chris.
The cell phones.
No,
Text him. You're in the back seat.
That is one reason I'm really glad I'm out of construction, is because I don't have to deal with dumb people anymore. Like, what's so funny is like there's people that are going to be listening, because I work with some of them, that are going to know exactly what I'm talking about. Like, it's just, even all my years on the scholarship when I was just doing like paving jobs, people are so dumb. Like, it's just, I cannot describe to you
You in Tennessee yet? That's happened.
the stupidity I've seen
No.
on construction jobs. But I mean,
You have maps for South Carolina? No.
we didn't plan for it, is the thing. We didn't
Right.
want you to have to sit in traffic. That's
No,
never
I
our
know
goal.
that, but it's just I have to vent at somebody. And
Well,
you're the easiest target.
The thing is, I get vented from like everybody.
Right.
Sorry. Tough luck, Buttercup.
And the thing is, like, I can't do nothing. Like, I can't
Right.
do anything about it.
Sure, there's somebody you could just.
But hey, still talking about my work. So you know, my goals in the engineering business are different than when I was like a kid gonna do engineering. When I was a kid doing engineering, I was like, man, I'm gonna be working on bridges, building bridges,
That's what
doing
I always
stuff.
wanted to do was bridges.
Well, like this week, I was telling Lucas we were eating out in the parking lot, and I was like, dude, I got to actually work on like some preliminary bridge stuff today. I'm
You
like,
guys were eating in a parking lot together?
well, we were waiting for
all these people.
When
to
you
get
brought
out.
the, yeah.
And I was just like, I realized that literally today, I'm like, I met a goal that I had when I was probably 16, which was really cool for me. Granted, my goals aren't the same
Here I am.
anymore. What?
Here I sit, and then here I am.
You're still working towards it. You'll
Yeah,
get there.
I mean, like, mine was
the process.
I did not get to design a bridge. I got to do like preliminary estimates for like maybe 50-foot bridges. So like not like anything huge. I'm just saying like that was the first step of goal I had when I even forgot about.
I'm so
Which
far
I
away
thought was
from
cool.
the moon. That's my goal. Own the moon.
There's a guy that owns property on the moon.
Doesn't bother. Okay, hold on a minute.
He owns property on the moon.
I claim part of the moon that's unclaimed.
Basically what he says.
Do they have? Oh, this is gonna sound. They don't have bases on the moon, do they?
I don't think so. No. But
I
here,
haven't been back to the moon
I'm going to tell
since
you.
the first time.
I was thinking about Mass Effect. Sorry. And I remember there was a mission in the first one where we had to go fight Rogue AI on the moon base. It was like turning against the. Sorry,
I don't know which Mass Effect.
the first one.
Oh, that's the only one I played, and I have no idea what you're talking about.
I played the whole game like 4 times over.
Okay.
So
But do you guys want me to like explain that?
the moon base?
No, like people owning the moon.
Yeah.
So I was listening to another podcast. I'm going to mention it. I mean, we're not monetizing this. I'm not like I don't think they're going to like call us out or anything. It was Rhett and Link in their morning podcast, Ear Biscuits, and
Ear biscuits.
Ear Biscuits. And like they had this guest guy, like this guy, and they interviewed him, and his thing was like people gaming the system, not cheating the system, using the system to their advantage. And like this one guy was like, he's like, I wonder if anybody owns property on the moon. So he wrote a letter to the Geneva Convention, or no, not to the Geneva, to the UN.
Geneva Convention have anything to do with the moon.
To the UN, sorry. And he's like, he wrote the letter and he's like, hey, I was wondering if anybody owned property on the moon, and if not, I would like to own some. And like they wrote off his letter, and he took it as nobody owns anything on the moon. It's fair game. I'm taking it.
So who do you pay? Like, I mean,
He's got a website. He's got a website.
Here, well, like what my thing is like.
Is this something you can kickstart?
Whoever you
He's already
pay,
successfully done it. I guess.
you're pay if you had to pay somebody, like
I mean,
they're doing nothing and getting paid. Like they can't. They have no.
Yeah, if nobody owns it, you technically wouldn't have to pay to have it.
But there's like
can't
I've
buy
He
seen.
has no overhead. Like, but the cool thing is like he left out plots for research for the government and like different like countries, and he's thought and like the thing is people have bought parts of the moon.
See exactly what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
So basically, he's just making money
For nothing.
Yeah, like for
He has
people-
no. He
for
has,
nothing.
for a piece of paper that says you own this plot of land.
okay, so how like for what a 50-cent paper to print
I mean, I
off?
think that's what they do. Can you like buy a star? And
You can
name
adopt a star, but that's actually
That's different.
legit. They give you coordinates and everything. And who's to say they don't reuse those coordinates? I mean, but
That's
There's only
legit.
so
What
many.
can you
There's
do
only
with
so
a
many
star?
you can see.
What do you do whenever you adopt a star? Like
You travel with
It's
it.
like sea
look at
monkeys,
them.
Lucas.
I can look at them without.
it's like sea
adopting a
monkeys,
star.
Lucas. It's like saying to
It's a
them,
waste-
they're yours,
it's a
but
waste
you
of
can't
money.
play with it.
It's a waste of
You
money.
can't touch it. You just look at it.
So a waste of money.
Yeah. Sea monkeys are not. They're awesome.
I still want to go to Pluto. I haven't stopped thinking about that volcano.
My thing is, Pluto's an ice planet, so how's that?
Apparently not.
I mean, I don't. How's that stuff melting when it's cold out there?
I mean, it may not be melting. It may be frozen, but it could still
So
be.
just a dormant volcano.
But they had a caldera. Like the guy that was helped build the satellite that flew by and took pictures. Like he was talking about it, like the caldera, and then like they were like ice sheets, discernible like cracks in the sheets. Like there was
there's
there was
definitely
lines. There was lines of like movement.
There's been geological activity.
Yeah.
Yeah. So.
I mean, that's pretty cool.
I've been on an aliens kick lately. After last week, just thinking about it.
Aliens.
Well, like if oh shoot, I lost my train of thought because I was thinking about it so hard. I just my brain had like the kill switch. You're done. Stop.
It started to smell smoke and it's like safety mode engaged.
Yeah, I don't know. If I think about it, I'll come back to it.
So
That's a hard segue for it to get to. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I have a question.
Yeah.
Just not to throw us off, but this is something I don't think we've talked about since the very first one. What's everybody watching or playing right now?
Ooh, good question.
I just thought of it like halfway through during the.
I mean, that is a good topic because like we haven't filled anybody in on that. I've been playing Overwatch. I got it at the beginning of the week, and I've been playing with a couple of our friends that live in Lexington, and I've really enjoyed it. Another thing I really like the co-op play system of like you have to work together. But the thing is that I've been trying to do is not just get good one character. So like when you have
Right, you got to play with everyone.
yeah. So like if you have that person like I'm only gonna play Tracer, I'm only gonna play Bastion. I want to be the person like all right, I can do this guy.
Yeah.
Like I can fill in and be good with. Quit checking for Pokemon during the podcast.
See, I tried to do that whenever I had Overwatch, and
It's okay. You can check for Pokemon.
by far my best archetype or whatever was a tank. Like I usually played Reinhardt unless
Is it the monkey?
No. That's
No,
the
that's
night guy
Winston.
with the hammer. Winston's the monkey. Yeah. The gorilla.
I really liked Winston too.
I've
the
not played
tanks
with him
are
a
really
lot
good.
for like he's a shield character. That's what they call him. There's no like shield.
Shield.
Yeah.
Okay.
I've been using Orisa, who is also a shield character. Love her because she can like shoot her shields, and like it's only a half dome, and then she's also got like a Gatling gun arm and like a. What I really love doing with her is you shoot your shield out, you go behind it, you throw like her black hole grenade, sucks all the enemies, and then you just light them up with your gun. It works out pretty good. I like her.
I haven't played it whenever.
Who's the ice chick?
May.
My Bay.
Did you just come up with that? Did you? Just
I'm sure somebody else has said it, but
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
You just said
that's
it
too
before.
easy for me to come up on my own for the first time.
Right.
There's no way somebody else hasn't done that.
Something we do need to play for a stream is speedrunners again, just because it's an
Yeah.
easy one screen stream. That is our main goal right there.
One stream.
Yeah. What I've been watching here recently, well, I haven't been watching it. I've been watching a lot of internet content, but like, I've started to record Snowfall on FX, and it's like the start of crack in America.
I'm thinking about, isn't that on Netflix? Then I realized I was thinking about Snowpiercer. I was like,
Which is actually a pretty good movie. If you
I watched the
haven't
YouTube episode, the YouTube Everything Wrong With, so I already know the whole thing.
Why do you do that? You ruin movies for yourself.
You do the same thing, Kirby. You just read the endings of them.
No,
Well, you read the endings of books before you start them?
No. What Lucas is referencing is when I listened to a podcast about Get Out because I was interested in it because it was
Then watch it.
I really need to watch it.
It's such a good.
I really need to watch it. I just put it off.
Now that I realize that it's not like demons or crap,
You
Should
won't
be.
like it.
no, I will because I'll know I'm not going to get scared.
No, you won't like
I
it.
bet the twist has everything to do with.
I'm not saying anything from that. I'm not.
Yeah, we're not going to spoil it. Never spoil a twist from a movie, especially.
I need to just watch it.
He was dead the entire time in Sixth Sense.
I haven't watched it. I have no reason to watch it.
What?
Oh,
You've never watched
I have no reason to watch it. Why would I watch it now?
True. It's not a very good movie.
It's in the same universe as Split.
Uh,
Frick. No, that's common knowledge.
Is it?
The director
I
has
don't
said
watch
that.
Split.
Now
I don't.
you don't
I don't-
care to watch Split.
I would like to, but
Apparently it's
I have
actually
zero
pretty good.
faith in M. Night Shyamalan.
Everybody says it's good.
I mean,
I've not watched it. I just
the last.
Yeah,
two-
because it's a scary movie.
no. I know
The
it's not
Visit
scary
and
anymore. I wanna
Split.
watch it.
Yes, it is.
heard-
I've watched clips of Split that was
It's
like,
it's more
oh.
thriller than it is
Like, there's
demon
James
crap.
McAvoy dope in that movie.
Yeah.
The thing is,
I
I,
really wanna
can't.
watch
I
it.
can't do demons. It messes with my mind, and I just can't do it.
It's a movie.
Like I can handle a murderer because like
Oh, because that one, okay, like a ghost and crap movie, scares you, but that's not even that like it's not even that
It's not
real.
real.
it just gets in my
But a
mind.
movie about a murderer, that one.
Well, here's the, you can't do nothing about ghosts. Like that's the thing. You
I ain't
but-
afraid of no ghost.
I am.
Are you okay? Are you okay?
But like
You had a problem there for a second.
You know, like say like
The Conjuring.
Yeah, that scared the pee out of me. I audibly screamed in the movie theater.
Yeah, I didn't watch much of it because I was paying attention to him.
Laughing too hard. He had his hat over his face.
Watching it through his fingers.
But like,
come on.
In my mind, if it's a murder, I at least have a chance with a murderer. I can be like Hannibal Lecter. I'm not scared of Hannibal Lecter because I at least got a shot. Like I could punch him or something and try to get away. Not that I'm not going to because he plans everything super.
I was about to say Hannibal Lecter isn't a confrontational.
He's not going to come up on you. He's just
he will
talk to
get
you
you in a position where you have no option. Because everybody in the movies that he took down, they're all physically stronger, physically better than he was.
And also, he wanted the prime meat from those people. I'm not prime meat. I'm not in shape.
I'm uncomfortable now. I'm just gonna let you know that.
Okay, moving on. Well, what are you?
Yeah. What are you watching? Watching.
I'm not watching anything.
Okay.
Except YouTube. That's basically my main TV is YouTube.
Y'all know what my main TV is. It's Rooster
I'm
TV.
just I don't know. There's something on TV that I'm like. I watch Jeopardy and Wheel of Fortune, but that's
you
not.
You ever heard back from Jeopardy?
No,
When's the next test thing?
Probably in the fall. I'll just set it up with a different email and then try it that way. I haven't been playing.
Everybody root for Chris if he ever gets on there.
Yeah, if I was on last night's episode of Jeopardy, I would not have won. It was a bunch of hippie art and English lit.
My thing is I know a lot about science, but
I hardly ever have science.
Also, my thing is I can't do it on the spot. If I have pressure, I can do it on with pressure on at work. I got to figure out this,
Right. Where you have time to think through it. When you're on the academic team in high school, I knew the answers. I just couldn't hit the button fast enough. That was my biggest.
I just don't have any reason to watch stuff on TV.
All my shows are off right now. MacGyver gets another season, but it doesn't start till later. And then Walking Dead starts in October. Yeah.
All the way through?
Yeah.
Okay. And you like the new one?
It's not as good as the old one, but it's it's not bad. And it's entertaining. And I like Lucas Till. He's cool. And then I like the guy that plays Jack. He's from CSI Las Vegas. I can't think of his actual name.
I haven't watched any of it.
Just that guy.
I like those two actors.
Gotcha.
So it's fun. And it's not as I'm saying it's not as good as the original, but it's not bad. You gotta expect something different,
right?
Because
I understand that it's 40 years later.
And then Walking Dead doesn't come on until October. Legion doesn't come on until later this year. So Snowfall will be what I watch once I go home probably.
Yeah.
I don't know. And I haven't been playing anything. There's an achievement in Lego Worlds for collecting 1 billion studs.
So that's what you've been doing?
Yeah.
Chris is an achievement whore.
Okay. Yeah, but
completion.
I just go on.
The preferred term is completionist.
But yeah, I've just sort of been chugging along. I'm at 130 million right now.
Dear God.
So yeah.
Takes so long.
That's why I haven't been online. There's no reason for me to actually appear online if I'm just doing that.
You don't talk to us while you slowly kill yourself.
Yeah.
You haven't been on either.
I haven't been on.
You're last quarter, right?
Because I really want to play Hitman so bad. Because I have it. It was on sale, and I want to play it really bad. And I have it
on sale.
It was a couple weeks ago, actually.
Okay.
But you could play the first episode of it free, and then I just went ahead and bought it because everybody says it's awesome, and that's my style.
I really liked all the old Mine too. I loved all the Splinter Cell, the old school stealth Splinter Cell games, the sneaky. That's how I play all my open world games too.
Yeah,
Sneaky.
I don't.
Sneaky.
The only really open world game I got into was Borderlands.
Borderlands.
And my thing is,
it's not even that much of an open world relative to.
It's pretty linear.
There's still aspects of it.
But that was the first open world game I had.
I like it.
But I would play my main thing would be I played the Commando, so you had the turret. So I was tactical. I was I set up my turret here. I'll go over here
and just what's up?
Yeah, open world games with guns. It just doesn't draw me in.
See, that's what I liked about it. That was different, because of the gear stuff. But
gotcha. That's it. I tried playing Borderlands 2. I think. Right?
Yeah, that was what we all tried.
I just couldn't
Oh, and I was going to talk about Lego Worlds again. Like, not like what makes this grind worse is that the game is not good. There's
No.
Why do you do it? Like, if
because
it's,
I like Lego games. I do. I like Lego
They're
games.
good games.
I mean, yeah,
for the
I
majority.
played the heck out of the PS2 Lego
This was
Star Wars.
This is basically like them trying to make a game like Minecraft.
Oh, gotcha.
So you
I do want to do a Minecraft thing with like
And
a
the-
campaign with you guys, or like I don't know how to like you know how like you have like your base and you're building your base like
Yeah.
yeah I want to do that, like us do a team thing with it.
Yeah. I would be down.
Minecraft.
I haven't played
got it,
Minecraft
but,
in like 5 years.
I've
Since
never
high
played
school.
it.
like
Never played it.
I
the
really
building
enjoyed
the
it.
building in the Lego is like you have like this gun that you collect bricks with.
And then you just build templates.
And you build bricks with that. You can, and it's like it's really intuitive to use too. Like the buttons on it is like the bumpers go up and down, and then the left and on the D-pad turn it, and then
Oh, okay. So
yeah.
it's not.
and then when you try to
easy.
remove one, it goes by like little circle, like little tiny circles
Mhm.
on a Lego brick. It goes by each one of those instead of the block you put down.
That would suck.
Yeah,
and
that's
there's-
very annoying.
In the world load, it's a game made out of Legos. How hard should this
Right.
game
I know
is?
the name for the circles on top because I worked for a Lego company.
When?
That was what my part-time teaching job was when I was in school,
Oh.
like in college. I worked for Bricks for Kids.
Oh, so it's like okay. But the draw distance is horrendous, and you'll get to like a world, like you'll go in, you'll like try to keep going, and it doesn't load. There's frame drops.
That's
It's
the
made
worst.
out of Legos.
Right.
How is this so bad? And like, it was probably going down to like 10 frames a second at some point.
Are they textured at all? Like, or is it just like red, blue?
No, there's textures and like animals and stuff like that.
Okay.
But, like,
Well, I
it's
mean,
just-
like, so how I don't know how to. What's a scale of one? Like, is it like realistic scale or one Lego is one Lego and you're making like freaking giant buildings with like the little Lego pieces?
I mean, you could. I mean, it's basically Minecraft, but it's horrible.
I gotcha.
You
It's
get,
like a rip off.
yeah, it really is. I mean, like you're a Lego person, and then you just build. I mean, okay, like a 2x4 brick is probably like as tall as your person.
Okay, that puts it in perspective for me because I didn't know how.
But like different things come in different sizes too.
Yeah,
There's
no, I
some
know.
1x1s and
Because I was thinking, if you're
oh, the
if your
inventory.
Lego person is like you sized, and then the Legos are regular Lego.
I forgot.
size,
No,
that's
God
forever.
no. And the inventory is also garbage too.
That would be one thing I would hate. I
Whole
hate
wide
when
as a
inventories.
wheel. You go to your inventory and it's just like,
That's
and you have to navigate the inventory with your D-pad.
oh
Yeah.
that's the worst.
So Lucas,
Good.
what are you playing?
I'm playing nothing right now. I haven't been on Xbox.
I'm
in
basically playing nothing.
2 weeks. Yeah. No, I've been. The reason why I haven't been playing anything, I've recently started watching House of Cards for the first time, and it hasn't got me hooked yet.
How far are you in the first season?
I got 2 episodes left in the first season.
I can't remember if I can't remember if what I'm thinking about happens in the
I
second season or
have
not.
watched a lot of the first season.
You're just
still not
rehashing
hooked?
stuff, so it's not
Yeah,
going to be.
so it's
And you're
not
still
real.
not hooked?
No, I've already seen it.
Oh,
Like I haven't watched
Yeah,
the
but
It's just
season
higher-
2's better than the season 1.
Yeah, I haven't watched the entire first season like back to back to back.
Yeah.
But I've seen
I still haven't watched the newest season. I just
the
haven't.
majority of the episodes.
Game of Thrones
So,
comes back in 9 days.
9 days.
9 days.
I'm gonna wait
Super
till it's all
excited.
done and then just binge watch it.
You're gonna have a real tough time avoiding spoilers. You might as well just do it now.
I mean, I've avoided spoilers just because I don't talk. Only people I talk to that watch it are you two, and I
Greg.
tune out when you guys
Oh,
talk
Greg,
about it.
never Greg's far behind though.
Yeah, Greg's like where
Not
I'm
even-
at.
I rewatched
season.
part of the last season, like the other day.
I want to rewatch the last.
And I got
2.
sad. I don't want to rewatch. Like I was like, I can't rewatch this. It's too heartbreaking.
The 9th episode of the last season is amazing. One of the best.
Dude.
This 9th episode and the season before, both of those were
I don't like.
fantastic. But
I watched that episode the other night, and I wanted to just. I wanted to cry. Oh my
Yeah.
god.
that was.
Oh my god, it was so heartbreaking. Oh my lord. I'm tearing
I
up thinking
forgot
about.
about
Oh
that.
my god, it's the worst.
One thing that's been taken away from me, like watching stuff and like and playing as much,
It's so bad. I can't even think about it.
is I've been trying to look for a new car, and it's it's making me sad because I've had the same car for 6 years. I get emotional. I get emotionally attached to my vehicle because it's seen me in the rough times and the hard times.
Oh my god, it's so
I've
sad.
had my car for
You've had your car a while.
You've had your car as long as my
8
me.
years now.
Yeah,
You drove me home in that a couple times during high school.
I drove your
I've
home a
had it
couple
since I
times in
was
my
15.
car.
Oh yeah, that was your first car, yeah. You paid work for it, everything. I remember you said like you were doing like work with your dad for it, weren't you?
I did a little bit. I dug up a flower bed and moved
How many
some
flower beds do you have to dig up to pay for a car?
I did a whole bunch of odd jobs, kind of thing, just around the house.
See, what I did to pay for my car is, I farmed with my dad. Like I got a.
Street corner,
Well, what I had,
Main and Fifth,
well, my first car
right next to the courthouse.
was like our farm truck. I drove that for like the first 6 months of me driving, and then like he got me the Explorer for working for him, which was super cool because I've not had to pay for a car yet. But man, cars are expensive.
Yeah, they are. I've been looking for like 2 or 3 years now.
Well, that's like I'd kept my eye open on like stuff I wanted for 2 or 3 years, but like when you have to get down to it, it's like you can't find anything as good as what you had. I feel like
I mean, I don't. I
I'm
feel like
getting my
I could
car
take
that
a
I'm
major
gonna get
step
is
up.
gonna be way better than what I
Right.
have now. But it's just like
See,
you're comfortable in that car and you know how
Right.
everything runs in that car, and like having to switch is gonna be tough.
I don't have to stay in
But-
the same style car. That's all.
Well, I'm staying the same style. I'm changing from a Ford Explorer to a Ford Edge, but the Ford Edges are the same size as the old Explorers as which I have, so they're pretty comparable. The only difference really is the Ford Edge's front wheel drive, where mine's rear wheel drive.
gotcha. See,
It's so one ear and out the other for me. Like,
Chris is not a car buff, which I'm not either. I just know about my car.
Right.
Like that's the
I
thing.
get my oil changed.
I just hope you don't have the same problem as I did. I did like a year and a half of research, finally narrowed it down to like a certain like body style, a certain like 3 or 4 different brands. I was gonna go sit in them, see how I liked them, all that stuff. I'm a pretty tall guy. Sat in one, my head was in the ceiling.
Which one
like,
was it?
Sitting in the sunroof, like all like this.
Well, I know in my
So-
car you have trouble sitting.
Right.
Which I'm semi-tall. I'm fairly tall.
Semi-tall.
Like, but my
What does
thing
that
is,
even mean?
my thing is I'm not like, it's not my legs. So my legs aren't long compared to like my torso.
Right.
So I can just like sit the chair, like the seat down, and I'm comfortable. Like I test drove an Escape and I test drove an Edge. The Escape was super tiny, and then I got the Edge today, and it was almost like a glove.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know anything about cars. I'm not kidding.
So, like, I've done, I did what you did. I got in those cars that I got in. It was 2 Subarus and a Mazda. The Outback, the Crosstech, and the CX-5.
See, I thought Subaru, but then I'm just like, I'm gonna stay with Ford.
Don't you want to be a freaking Tokyo Drift man? The Subaru's the way
Baby
to go.
driver.
Is it? He had an Impreza, didn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know something. No, I had a Need for Speed game on the Nintendo DS, and that's how I knew about these cars.
Gotcha.
But go ahead. So
But yeah, so I went to the dealership and went and got in one, and I sat in it. And in my car is very small, but it has a whole lot of headroom.
yeah.
And whenever I got in it, I'm used to sitting like straight up in my car.
See, I slouch. Like my thing is I kind of like I sit like this when I drive, which is comfortable for me.
Right. See, I don't. I pretty much sit straight up, just drive. Like that's just
No,
what
my
I've
dad
gotten
like makes
used
it.
to.
He's like, "Why do you lay down?" He's like, "I'm not laying down. This is how I
Right.
sit."
And to me, laying down, I've drove cars that I have to lay down in, like my mom's car, my sister's car, like pretty much.
Does she still have the same car?
Yeah, it's the
Back in the
Chevy.
day? No.
No, she drives the Milan.
Okay, I thought.
Oh,
I
you're talking about.
I only remember that
You're
orange
talking about your
car.
sister. I was thinking about you talking about your mom. Your mom drives a Chevy
Yeah, Equinox.
Equinox, yeah.
Yeah.
Which I thought about, and then I'm like, I don't want a
It's
Chevy.
been so long since she's had that car too, isn't it?
No, not really. I think 3 years.
Oh, okay. Because I just remember when I
4
used to
years?
hang out at your house during the summer back in the day, and she had that car. That's the only reason. Like,
Yeah. no,
first time I was on a trampoline was at Lucas's house. Yeah,
Really?
yeah. That was the first time I'd ever been on a trampoline.
I never owned a trampoline.
No, you did. Shut up. No, you did. You did though.
No, it was my neighbor's.
I was. I thought it was yours. Oh, we just. And I just remember how weird it was when I got home. Like, and I laid down. Like, I still feel like I'm on it. I feel like I still felt like I was getting like bounced up and down. Like, I'm uncomfortable.
I had no idea that was your first time ever.
No, I had never been on one before. I don't know. I just didn't do stuff as a kid. Not that it again, nothing against my parents. That makes it sound bad, but I just did.
Chris didn't try new experiences.
I didn't
It's
try
not
new
that he hadn't-
experiences,
he-
yeah,
It's
yeah.
not that he wasn't offered them.
I was always born to be in the water anyway. I'm a pool man myself.
All right.
I like to fish.
So back to like the car thing though is
Caught
like,
55 fish last weekend off the dock.
wait, what?
55 fish off the dock. Caught them.
Nice.
30 catfish Friday night, and
What do you catch? Well, no, you live on a
A
fishing
rod.
lake, so like,
Yeah.
I was like asking bait, Chris.
Oh, chicken liver.
Nice, yeah.
Yeah, not
Did you catch any carp?
No carp. Couple bluegill, one bass.
On chicken livers?
No, we caught bluegill. We, throw the poles
yeah.
in, let
Yeah.
them sit, and fish for bluegill.
Yeah, there you go. That's how
Time.
we did. So what we did, we would fish for bluegills and then put them on like 2 liters with hooks on them and just throw them in the lake. And like we'd come back the next morning and get catfish.
Yeah, it's not a bad idea.
It's called jugging. It's a
I mean,
popular method.
I've caught a couple spoonbill jigging, so
Yeah. So, but back to the cars. Like
Yeah.
the thing is, I've never had to buy a car. Like my dad surprised me. He's like, "Hey, you worked really hard. Here's your good car." And
Boy.
good car.
How about I have a story about that?
man, my car's awesome.
Dora lasted you a long time.
Dora's been a good one. She's got 205,000 miles on her. She's a 1999 Explorer. You know, she's great. Got comfortable with her. At first, I didn't like her. I didn't like her at all. And then, like, in college, loved her.
Right.
It just, I don't know. For first car, she was the best first car you could get.
My car.
And
What's
Well, he drove a Pontiac.
Ram or something, didn't you?
Never got the cigarette smoke out of it.
we went to Kings Island one time, me and Chris, and he had the circle vents. And if you have the air on,
If you had the
spin
air
them.
on full blast, you
That's
cover-
not even the best
No,
part.
and you covered up two of the vents. You could spin the middle one, and it would just keep spinning.
It spun the whole way from here to Cincinnati, which is like 3 hours.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What were you gonna say? The best was that wasn't even
The best part, I walked up to Chris's car back in high school, whenever you had it,
high school.
and his windshield, the stick with the windshield wiper and all that stuff was just gone. It was just broken off, dangling by the wires. Just
Oh yeah, yeah. I was in the bank. And I had to somebody pull out in front of me, and I just whipped the wheel too fast, and I snapped the windshield wiper.
Oh, God.
It was either turn. I don't remember if it was the
I think
windshield
it was
wiper or the
turn
turn signal.
signal.
I don't remember which one it was.
yeah.
That's
And my
awesome.
dad stuck a dowel rod in it, and then it broke off too.
Oh, did
Yeah, that was him when he had the car though.
Oh, okay.
The cars. I remember this one time actually. I was cleaning it out for some reason, and I was
polishing a turd.
Nobody gets in that thing.
well, I was like digging underneath the car, like underneath the seats for just trash, and I pulled out this card. It was like a deck of card, but it wasn't quite a deck
like a
of
playing card.
Kind of. It had a suit and a number on it. That's the only similar. That's where the similarities end. It was a pornographic card.
Chris
Yeah,
kept that for forever.
No, I didn't. I was like, how have I not? I was like, how one?
When did I get this?
Well, this was not like soon after. I'd had the car for a couple years. I just went.
But you're pretty sure it wasn't yours.
I was 100% sure it wasn't mine. I was just like, what the heck? And I just threw it away. I did.
Did you?
I went
Yeah,
in.
that's
I went
It
in.
was probably really
you threw it away
nasty.
in your back pocket.
No, I went. Hey, Dad, check this out. Look at these. Like, oh my God, throw it away. I'm like, whatever.
So he didn't throw it away.
I did
still.
throw it away, but it was still strange. It was like 3 years after that. But yeah,
But
screw that car.
so me trying to get a new car, I don't know the process of like I got to go through the bank and everything. Not that nobody's ever taught me, just I've never had to know because I've never had to buy a
Pay
car.
cash.
Do what?
Pay cash.
No, I need to
To
pay
build credit.
I need to finance it because I need to build credit.
Right. If you do that, I would wait until somebody's running like
That's super deal.
72 months, 0% financing, all that stuff.
The thing is, I can't wait. My transmission is about to go
Oh,
out.
yeah, that's true. I didn't think about that.
Well, no, like it's.
You can drive somewhere.
I've been driving like
There's a bunch
whole.
of car dealerships around.
I've been driving on
Go to
it
Knoxville.
for like since we recorded last with the faulty transmission.
So a week.
Yeah. So like
Yeah.
it can still get me where I need to go. It's just I need to figure out what I'm going to do.
Yeah.
And my parents are awesome. They're going to help me do that and stuff. It's just like they're expecting me to know what to do. I'm like, well, you guys never told me. Like,
I've never done this before.
I'm not blaming you that you haven't taught me. I'm just saying I don't know. I need you guys to
Help me.
Yeah. They're great. They're like, Dad's probably gonna go help me, look at some places, get some prices this weekend.
You're gonna do used, right?
Yeah, I'm not getting a brand new. It's gonna be.
Sometimes I ask.
It's gonna be a newer used one. I'm not because
Right.
I'm hopefully it's gonna last another 6 years.
I think I'm a curse. Honestly, like I have an
Well, how long
09.
have you had your HHR?
Well, it's a funny thing about that. Like, apparently, I found out later on, like during the summer, when I was like, and I went back to school, and my dad told my mom he was thinking about getting a new car, and I was still driving the Pontiac back and forth from Moorhead,
Yeah.
and she goes, "No, just get him a car," like because he was going to get him one himself, and she's like, "No, he needs it more than you do."
That's awesome.
Because he still had that old truck.
Yeah.
Well, the plan was like, and he didn't like for some reason we came. It was Labor Day weekend. He came back and we got it,
Yeah.
and like he didn't let me have it off the bat. He kept it for like a month.
Did you know, like that it was gonna be yours or?
Yeah, but he's like, why you let? He's like, I don't want you driving. His excuse was he didn't want me driving it back to Moorhead that day. I'm like,
Well, did you have the insurance on it yet and stuff?
it was I don't know.
Probably not. If he just got it that day, he also might want to
I guess.
drive it around, check it out, make sure everything was.
Well, like I've had it for I guess it was fall of 2013, so I've had it for almost 4
5
years.
years.
4
This year will be
Third.
5, I thought.
fall of 2013,
Oh yeah, it's 2017. No bad.
and then and the muffler is completely just gone.
Now it is.
It's rusted out. It's completely rusted
Really?
out. You can go out there and look at it.
You need to go to
It makes
Williams
It makes a
exhaust.
horrible noise.
where
How much does it cost for a new muffler?
mine was more because it was a dual intake with one outtake. Yours is probably
That helps.
single. Yours is probably single intake, single outtake.
Sure.
So mine was like 100 and something.
Just go to the junkyard.
Well, I mean, you can get fairly cheap ones from where I'm. Like they'll try to find one that's salvaged first, and they tack it on. And it only takes them like not even 30 minutes.
Well,
They'll
I've got-
jack up your car and figure out what's wrong. They'll take it off and put a new one on.
Well, I've got to get a microphone and a laptop first, and I have a part. That's going to take a while on a part-time paycheck, so I got to pick my battles here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Laptop's literally just.
Well, I mean, I drove forever on a busted muffler.
Yeah, it's just annoying. I hate the way it sounds.
I mean, yeah, it's gonna sound bad, but
That's what it sounds like.
mine sounded like a coal truck. My
Jeez.
niece, it would wake up my niece and she'd go, "Ty's home."
I'm not going to call him Ty.
No.
I'm calling him Ty. I'm
what my
totally
niece
calling him
calls
Ty.
But like,
Curb.
Tie curb.
It's like somebody saying Ty Cobb. Ty Curb.
Tie curb.
but yeah, it's cars. Like my dad has explained this to the best possible way to me, and it's like
If
you gotta have them, but they're gonna break down. There's nothing you can do about it.
Theoretically,
So you
is
gotta pay
there
for them to
a-
get. You gotta pay for one. You gotta pay for it to get fixed.
Is there a
Like,
car that is the same body, make, and shape as Lightning McQueen? Because it's a race
Corvette?
car. So I don't know.
He's got the
if there's
shape of a
something.
Corvette, kinda.
Because I would want to know if there's a car I could buy that would look kind of like that, and then I could just paint his eyes on the front, and then on the windshield. Sorry.
01.
No, I was gonna say.
Oh, no, not. Is it not? Isn't he like 99?
I have no
or something?
idea.
He's 99.
This is the second time we've talked about cars on this podcast.
This is not the second. It's been like 5 times.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
I only remember the other one
Hudson
because
Hawk or whatever his name
of
was.
Steve
Hudson
McQueen.
Hornet.
Hudson Hornet, whatever.
Hudson Hawk.
I don't know. What's Hudson Hawk? Is it something?
I don't think so.
What about that guy from Police Academy?
That's Michael Winslow.
Isn't he a famous-
Carl Winslow?
No. Greg always brings that up at work. He's like, "How did they not know about Police Academy?" I'm like,
Yeah, how'd you not know
We
about Palm?
knew, we knew
I was just
Police
giving you a hard time.
Academy.
I've never watched it.
It's a good movie. It's pretty funny.
It's
How about
funny.
New
I didn't know that
Dawn,
guy's
though?
last name was Winslow. I didn't know the guy's
Well, I knew
name.
his last name was Winslow. I just could not think of his first name. And you're like, "Well,
The
it's
blue
Carl Winslow."
mouse from Cat Dog, Winslow. I'm just so quick. Have you never watched Cat Dog?
I have. Well, why are you bringing it up? As
Because
like-
the blue mouse that lived in the house, his name was Winslow.
Yeah.
I mean, I get that, but
That's why I'm bringing it up, because his name was the same name as the guy that did the voice things in the thing, the police in the academy.
No, it's
That
that was his laugh.
was Curly from the Three Stooges. Come on. That was his laugh, Michael Winslow, apparently.
No, that was Winslow's laugh from Cat Dog, kind of.
I was just doing a Curly impression, but okay.
Let's see if
Wow, you go, wow, we're good.
I mean,
Also, this says Tyler had to pee during Spider-Man.
oh yeah, I meant to say the only thing that could make it better is if during the second half
Why
of the
didn't you
movie.
pee before?
I didn't have to pee before, but I got the souvenir cup. Like the
Amateur mistake.
Well, no, I did. Like, I didn't have to pee. Like, I didn't have to pee. Like, I got the cup and I got to my seat, and like I guzzled that thing. I didn't realize it in the first half because like it was packed and it was warm in the theater.
I hate
And
seeing
like
it
halfway through
warm.
the film, I had my
I'm a
eyes.
cold theater.
My eyes were floating.
The last thing I want to do is sweat in a movie theater.
Yeah, and like I didn't know if I was gonna make it out. I was like thinking, "Oh God, this movie's great, but I have to pee." So
I might
bad.
toss out a matinee show Monday, Spider-Man. I'm off work, so I might as well.
I don't like movie theaters whenever they're crowded
I don't.
because there's always
It depends. If there's
people.
it depends if there's a lot of annoying children.
Well, like I got really lucky because the person that sat on like, so I had a seat beside me, and then the other person, they told everybody to scoot in. Well, that person didn't scoot in, which was great because I had Greg beside me and then his wife because she wanted to come with us,
You
even
didn't
though
invite
she's
me last night because you know I probably wouldn't go.
yeah. Because last time me and Greg went on a Thursday, you didn't go. And we invited you to Kong and we invited you to Kamumi.
Kong was like,
I mean, granted, those aren't as good as Spider-Man, but like still.
I was like, I probably wouldn't have went for Kong or Mummy.
oh no, wait, like
Well, we didn't go for the premiere.
I feel
Kong.
bad. I
We
kind
just
of
happened to
regret
go
not going to
Thursday.
Mummy because Greg was there because Greg's dope. I love
Greg's awesome.
dope.
What did you think of Greg?
I like Greg.
Greg's
That's
cool.
the first time
I want him on the podcast at some point.
You should come on.
Yeah, but if he gets on, it's just gonna be more of like people dogging you the whole time though.
Yeah.
No, Greg won't dog
I mean,
me.
that's what everybody
Me and
does.
Greg work together. And
So
Exactly.
that's like that changes nothing. But yeah,
no, me and Greg are tight. I met Greg like right out of high school for the scholarship we were on. Dude, I was freaked out. Like I was freaked. I'm like, oh God, I'm gonna be over a whole construction site. I won't know what
that's
to
not
do.
how that works.
I mean, he's like, dude, it'll be okay. You just gotta go do what they say. Like that's it. That's such a Greg though.
Just do what they say. It's fine. Just don't worry about it.
Greg's from Everett, everybody.
No, he's not.
Everett's Kentucky.
Not from Everett. No, this is it. Just tell the truth.
No, he's not. He's from Harlan.
Tell the truth.
But Everett's is like
Will Smith
the
impression
the
for
ghetto
concussion.
of Harlan. and
Tell
I
the
love
truth.
I love telling
Tell the
Greg
tr-
he's from Everett.
Tell the truth.
We were actually in his home turf when we did the bridge stuff.
You said we were also going to cut it at an hour.
Yeah.
It's an hour and a half.
Lucas said he
Or an
didn't
hour
have
and 2 minutes. Sorry.
I was
You're
like,
like, what? No.
Lucas said he didn't have anywhere to go.
Oh,
He could cut it whenever
I thought
he
you wanted to cut it at an hour because of your laptop.
No, it's lasting, man. And the camera's lasting. If
I didn't know. I just said, well, the tower comes in and go, we're cutting it at an hour.
No, what I wanted to
I was
do
like, okay, we're cutting it
is
at an
today
hour.
is Lucas's birthday, and I wanted him to, if his family was going to be here in town, him go spend time with, not with us, because who would want to spend their birthday with us?
I don't even want to spend my own birthday with me.
So like I was like, all right, we're gonna come in, we're gonna get Lucas in and out of here. That way we can get an episode. He can go see his family, and what will be done. But like, I mean, happy birthday, Lucas.
I would have to drive like
People are-
another 45 minutes to go see my family.
When was the last time you've used Facebook? Like got on Facebook's website?
And like scrolled through. Like
Wow.
sophomore year of high school whenever I downloaded
Here's
it.
the thing. Here's the thing. People don't understand that because I get on Facebook today at work and I just scroll through. It's like, oh, join such and such, and 50 other people were wishing Lucas Hale a happy birthday. I'm like, he's not seeing these.
Hey, thank you for all the happy birthday
I'm
wishes.
just like I knew like I don't. Apparently I'm a jerk because I just don't post on people's Facebook walls.
I don't put like
I don't either.
if
My mom took
if
hers
like
off of
if,
Facebook.
if,
People
if
still
one of those
do it.
birthday things pop up and I have the number, I'll text him like, hey, happy birthday.
Yeah, if I have the
Yeah.
number,
But
I
also,
will.
I don't
Like,
scroll through. I get on Facebook, like I check our Facebook page, and I joined like to promote your podcast things. I try to check that and make sure. That was Chris slapping his wristband, nothing else. But like, I don't get on and like go through it. But like, if somebody like shows like
Also,
their birthday
apologies to
today-
people in Japan again or something. I still feel bad.
Me and
about
Greg talked about that last night because Greg didn't get to watch the episode till yesterday. Yeah, like I don't scroll through, but like if I know their birth, I don't. My thing is okay. So a bunch of people posted on my birthday. I'm like, that's great, thank you guys. And I post them like I'm not gonna, and I don't want to individualize everybody and say thank you for wishing me happy birthday.
Right.
Like the blanket statement. People that didn't wish it on my birthday were like, oh hey, happy late birthday. I'm
Yeah,
like, this ain't to you.
I used to do this. Okay, so in high school, I would get on Facebook once a year, and that would be on July 8th. Whenever
The day after your birthday?
Day after my birthday, and I would get on and say thank you for all the happy birthday wishes. That was my one post a year. That was it.
I've been posting like our episodes on the Facebook page. That's the most I do.
My problem with the happy birthday stuff is, well, like me, like on Facebook, is I feel like if I do it to one person,
I have to do it to everybody.
I have to do it
Exactly.
to everybody,
Well, here's the thing. What happened the last year I did this?
even if I don't know you or like you.
Why are you friends with me? Why'd you accept your friend's request? Anyway, but
I
like,
was just joking.
the way it organizes your feed when there's a bunch of posts like that is it doesn't, you don't see all of them. Even if you're not even if you're like on your own profile looking through them, you don't
Right,
see
it
them
just
all.
like lumps everything together.
So I was like, what the heck? Like,
No, you can open that big lump.
no, I did it. Not all of them showed up
oh, I don't
because
know.
like I remember seeing names that I didn't see on there.
I deleted Facebook off my phone coming up on 3 years.
I use it now because I have
Well, here's
to,
the thing,
but-
like one of our fans, and he's awesome for doing this, is posting the podcast like on our graduating class, and he tagged
Yeah,
Lucas in
yeah.
it.
Did
And
we
we
get
know.
anything from that?
We
I got
don't know.
I got on and looked, and a whole bunch of people liked it, and a whole bunch of people seen it, but I didn't see
See,
any
here's the thing, like
comments.
Tyler texted me about it. He's like, I'm like, y'all ain't slick. You just throwing us a like just because you're throwing us a bone, but you ain't downloading it. We know.
Yeah,
We
like,
know.
I keep stats.
We know. There was no spike.
Podbean gives us the stats. Like I know how many
I know who you
downloads, I
are.
know how many
I mean-
YouTube videos we get.
I don't want to say that.
What?
Nothing.
We'll just do it all.
Keep going.
Throw shade. Throw
You'll
shade.
take your answer off the air. Take the answer
But
off the air.
like that dude is awesome.
No, seriously, you're dope.
Yeah, like he's.
I don't and he said I don't know why they haven't thought about it. You're right. I don't know why we didn't think about doing that.
I didn't even know that page existed.
I did too.
I knew it existed because I was added to it, and like a month later, they were like, "Hey, I added you this. Why haven't you accepted it?" Oh,
because I don't use Facebook at all.
Like I forgot. Well, I mean, I was a part of it, but I forgot it existed. Which is cool that he did it because, like,
Yeah.
you know, these people can see what we're doing.
Right.
Doubt they care enough, but
Oh, easy. I still know some of those people that liked it. Don't do that.
I mean, you know, if
I
you're
mean,
listening,
I
thank you.
still know them, but
Yeah.
I haven't spoken to them in a very long time.
Now,
Doesn't
there's
mean I wouldn't want to.
Yeah, like if
But I just
I feel bad because I'm throwing shade at some of the people that like just liked it to throw us a bone. For you that listen
Some of
to
you
it,
did. One of you did.
for you that listen to it, I love you so much. Thank you, because this is something I love doing. I enjoy this.
I like getting to vent without annoying to my parents.
Yes,
I get to vent without them going, "Oh my God, shut up."
because I like doing content that's semi funny. Like we try to be funny on here.
I don't know
Hopefully
if
we
it
are.
works, but
Greg laughs at us, but like I think Greg's just being nice to me.
probably.
But like, yeah, if you everything's okay. My watch just hit the table. For those people that listen regularly or just help us out.
Or at least subscribe on YouTube. You
Yeah.
don't have to. I mean, the download counts as download
Yeah.
if you don't listen to it. I mean,
Thank you, because it's helping us out to get more people. We're trying.
warms the cockles of my heart.
Yeah,
Not really, but I appreciate it.
yeah, we do appreciate
I don't
it.
know what a cockle is, so.
Hopefully, you got to this part where we're saying thank you and not like cutting it out where we bashed
Somebody
everybody.
sleeps with your wife.
Well, I don't have a wife. What? Who's married? What? Who? What?
None of us.
What are you talking about?
You guys doing that Tinder game?
No.
Yeah, I don't. My thing about it was I would like download and see somebody that knew somebody I would know, and I'm like, oh crap, I got to get off here.
Well, my logic was if they said mutual friend, like, oh, at least I know they're a real person.
Exactly, they're not a bot.
But no.
Chris, how did you do Tinder? Just right.
No. No, not at first. No. No. Well, here's the thing. Like, I thought when I was doing it, I thought if I like everybody, it's gonna dilute. But
Right.
it's well, my logic was it might think I'm a bot, and then it won't actually like send me to people. So I got a little bit more selective with it.
My thing, I think that if I ever do the mobile dating site is I'll do Bumble, Because that's like the one where like girls message first, right?
Yeah, but
That way I'm not being a
doesn't
creep.
work.
Like if you want to talk to me,
I tried that
I
for a
don't
little
really
bit
care.
too in college.
I have no self-esteem issues. You know, if you talk to me, that's great. If not,
Here's the thing: like, if you start a conversation with me, I'm good. I don't expect me to start it though. Like in real life, like if somebody, I'm not. Look, I'm just perfectly fine in my own little world. Like,
I think that's something that a lot of people, I know during high school, because I've
know
talked to people, I know during college too,
because
but
they talk to me, they're like, "Man, how are you
People-
friends with Lucas? He's a jerk."
people honestly think I'm a jerk. It's not that I'm a jerk or that I don't like you or whatever. I'm just not comfortable going up and talking to you if you do not initiate it. I'll talk to you. I'll try to be the nicest
I'm
person.
fine
I
with
can
people
be,
like-
but it's just not something I was ever comfortable with.
I don't
I
have.
can go up to certain people.
Yeah, people you know.
Yeah, like
If
here's
I know
the-
somebody, I can go up and talk.
here's
to
the
them,
thing,
no
like
problem,
we're all 23. Well, you just
You're
turned
24.
24. Like
What's funnier than
we
24?
25.
Stop.
But like going out and like
Milkshake.
I could never be the guy that goes up and picks up chicks. Like I don't have self-esteem issues by myself, but like I'm gonna go up there and I'm like I'll freeze up.
What is your opinion on how oblivious are you when it comes to a girl making?
I'm
movies?
pretty oblivious.
I read a Reddit thread about oblivious people being oblivious, and it was hilarious to see how
No,
how
like,
far
I'm
people
not
took
dense.
it.
talked about
I'm
this.
not
I am
super dense.
Extremely oblivious to whenever somebody likes me.
Well, I mean, that doesn't
it
usually
just-
happen to me. I mean, I don't.
Jeez.
I
Holy
know who
crap.
I am, but like the thing is, like I'm not dense. Like if I can pick up, you know, if
I am.
you want to go hang out sometime, you know, I'll do that. But you need to tell me.
I am.
Yeah, I don't know. I was reading some of those like people saying, oh, you know, just like almost to the point of like consummate, like, and they're like, what? Like, what do you mean? Like, yeah, that like they were that oblivious to like, they were like all the signs were there, and they still like,
We should.
guys.
We need to do. Well, no, maybe not.
We need to do a dating podcast where we give people dating advice.
No.
That's
That's
terrible.
no. That's not what I'm saying. Like
so crazy it might work.
our dating experiences, which would be a short.
That'd be about a
podcast.
10-minute podcast.
It would not be a very juicy podcast.
Or like,
Well, it might. Yeah, no, it might.
I mean,
scandalous.
She ain't listening. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. Oh, wait. Wait a minute. Hold on. You stall. I'm going to check something real quick.
I mean, we're coming up to like the end.
Okay, well, then don't stall. Whatever. It doesn't matter.
We'll pick.
we can stall. If
I mean,
you
we
want to check
can.
it.
We'll vamp.
No, we don't have to vamp. I just wanted to check
Are
something.
you checking that Facebook post?
Yeah. I am.
See if that person.
Yep, I am.
Man, I think all my past girlfriends hate me, which is fine.
Like
I don't care.
one, so I don't know.
I have 3.
I mean, I don't know. Is it official if it's not on Facebook? Okay.
No.
No. Oh God. Dang, how long? Okay, there it is. Hold on a minute.
Oh, he's checking. He's pulling up his loading. Oh, he's to the page.
Shut up.
He's checking likes.
No. Okay. I thought maybe
People liked it.
these,
I never looked.
these are the people. These are the peeps that liked it. That's it. Oh, well, that was really good on the audio. Just everybody staring at my phone.
Yeah,
I haven't. I don't think
I
I've
know.
talked
I know you haven't downloaded it.
because we ain't getting.
Shush.
I also get geography hits.
No, you just no. You've done it now. Oh, now you've done it. Now you've done it.
The only way she'll know
As if she
is if
listens.
she listens to it and downloads
That's
it.
true. She don't. So we
So-
don't. We know you don't.
What if we get a salty message like,
Hey,
I
thanks for the
listen.
listen. We're
Yeah.
good. Hey, but
That's what we're just gonna start calling out people that we listen to it.
by name.
But no, we're not. I don't ever want to throw shade on something.
You're doing good work,
Yeah.
but I know you're not
respect you for what
listening.
you're doing.
Yeah.
But you're not. But you're not. I mean, obviously, there for a while, there was literally no way for you to listen. But now,
Now you're getting really specific, so you should probably stop.
I'm gonna go jump off a bridge. Thanks for building them, by the
Yeah.
way.
But
A
hey,
short bridge.
I guess we'll end this.
Yeah, end it there
podcast
so I
here.
can just
Once
stop putting
again,
my foot in
happy
my mouth.
birthday, Lucas. Big 24. This will not come out on July 7th. His birthday's July 7th.
Probably come out what, Sunday or Monday?
Hopefully Sunday. Hopefully I can get it edited Sunday. I don't have to doctor the audio as much.
Well, they have to end you might.
Yeah, but like,
She'll get
subscribe,
I'm sorry,
comment,
but you're not listening.
subscribe on iTunes, subscribe on YouTube, comment on YouTube.
Or don't
Share
comment
us.
on YouTube. I don't remember the last time I checked the YouTube channel, to be honest.
I check it all the time, so because I do most of our stats stuff. But share it. Tell your friends.
Tell your enemies.
If you want some of our,
Tell your pets.
we have advertising
It'd be a
cards. If
great
you want
way
some,
to punish your enemies.
yeah, to make them listen to us. If you're a person,
Forget Chinese water torture. This is the new.
if you're a person that wants to advertise us, email us.
Advertise
at-
with us, not with
Well,
advertise us.
Advertise with us. We have advertising cards, and
You mean
if-
business cards?
Yeah, well, like they don't have like our phone numbers and stuff, but like if you want some, email me your address and I'll mail them to you. I'll mail you a couple.
I
And
can
you
put
can
my
them out
phone number
somewhere.
on there. Maybe if a chick picks one up, she can text me.
Maybe, but yeah, if
What up?
if you want
How's it hanging?
those cards, email us at
Let's crack a lacking.
it's at btstatic.pod@gmail.com or tweet at Chris on Twitter at btstatic, and we'll get you some
Did
cards.
it
if you want
right.
cards.
Did it right this time.
So
I got something in my eye.
what?
I got something in my eye.
Well, we'll close out so you can.
I'm gonna blink it out.
All right. All right. Catch you guys next time. Thanks for listening.
Maybe crazy. But you still amaze me.